Well, hello. Today we're gonna make a healthy pear and Brussels sprout salad with some Parmesan cheese, some pecans, a delicious homemade dressing, and yes, you can be happy in the dead of winter when all you're left with are pears and apples. All the stone fruits are gone. So sad. Remember the peaches? Remember those apricots? You were just like, fruit, 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 fruit. Those days are gone now. The farmer's market's a little sad, but we can make some magic happen. Let's get started. First off, we're gonna be cleaning our Brussels sprouts. A lot of them have these little, like, kind of sad ends where they've been snapped off of their stem. Just cut that right off, discard the excess. Now we have our delicious mustardy little green, and we're gonna give it a thin slice. Very important when you're slicing to use your knuckles as a guard. Don't do this. This is a bad trip to the emergency room. This is cooking like a pro. Hashtag Ina Garten. Hashtag trademark. All right, so thin slice, the thinner the better. These are really like sturdy, almost waxy greens. So the nice thing is that they will keep for a long time. Like a lot of people who do meal prep love using Brussels sprouts because you can just like literally prep them, lock them away for the rest of the week and add your sauce in at the last moment. You could totally do that with this salad. One of the nice things about Brussels sprouts, besides their kind of like naturally mustardy, slightly peppery taste, is that they will hold a ton of dressing and you can really add a lot of flavor to them and they're substantial enough to hold it. Okay, so real talk, I had planned on making a giant mega salad, so it'd be like a beautiful platter, but in reality, my 18-month-old twins will not eat the salad and my husband will not come near Brussels sprouts unless they are like just baked in butter and sugar, and that's not gonna happen today. So this will be like enough of a salad for me and to offer him like a fake taste, like, oh, do you want some salad? And he'll be like, no, and I'm like, fine. So like a double portion for me, basically. We can put away our Brussels sprouts right now, and I have some beautiful red pears. You could use d'Anjou, anything you'd like. We're gonna give these a nice slice after you wash them, of course. Just cut away from the core, like this. And then like that, like this. This is for nibbling on. These guys are for getting beautiful little slices. So once again, we're gonna get a nice thin cut. And I'm probably even gonna cut these in half because you wanna have a nice forkful. And the Brussels sprouts are pretty small, so kind of comparably sized pieces. Yeah, it looks nice, you get a nice fan. So here, like this, just slightly in, so your fingernail is just away and it's guiding the knife because they're going together. That's how I get really thin slices, but you have to be very careful. Seeing this beautiful fan of almost perfectly cut pears is totally making me want to make a tart so bad. But no, we're gonna make this salad. All right, now we're going to make our dressing. This is really simple. We're gonna toss the pecans in. I toasted them already, and then we're gonna assemble. So quick, so fast, so delicious. For the dressing, I'm adding in about a teaspoon of caraway seeds, a total favorite of mine, but you don't have to do it if you don't like them. I'm part Greek, so caraway seeds are kind of big, just saying. I'm also gonna add a pinch of tumeric because it's totally trendy right now, and inflammation. Now I'm gonna add in a few tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This is like so healthy. Another like 2-ish tablespoons of honey. 3 tablespoons. Okay, a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Make sure it's not rancid. Let's add in like half a teaspoon of salt. And now a little bit of fresh thyme. Just strip those leaves right off. You don't want the stalks. Give them a crush to kind of help activate the oils in there, or get the oils out. You could also do this on a chopping board if you are making good choices, unlike me. Seal it up. Give it a good shake, but make sure it's sealed. This is a new shirt. I have many of these gingham shirts, if you haven't noticed. Okay, let's give that a taste. I love the color from the turmeric. Mom's right. Right up my alley. Oh, the caraway seeds, so good. Look at this color. No mustard, and I can feel all the inflammation just draining out of my body. I feel like $1,000. I could totally be a guest star on whatever platform Goop would have me on now. I'm adding in my delicious shaved Brussels sprouts. Look at this. Look at that. All done by hand. If you're serving this to like on the table or it's going to be seen, go ahead and fan some pears out. Make it look real nice. Add in a cup or so of your toasted pecans. So easy. If you're feeling indulgent, eat some cake, or go ahead and candy these. It's so easy to candy pecans and they're perfect for a salad. But as my husband likes to remind me, salads are often the most caloric things you can order because they're putting all the stuff in to make the leaves taste good. It's just him. I am going to be shaving a little bit of parmesan on here. You could also shave some pecorino, add some goat cheese dollops, whatever you'd like, but I'll do that after I've dressed the salad and tossed it up. I still can't get over this color. Golden, beautiful color. Look at that. All of that went in. I didn't save any. Thanks. All right, give it a nice toss with your beautiful copper utensils. This looks great. And yes, I did need to add in all that dressing. It really absorbed a lot. Could you add some avocado in here? Sure. Just do that after you toss it. Okay, I'm liking this. This is mom approved. Okay, now we're gonna shave in some Parmesan. I don't know exactly how much to advise you to shave in, but as much as you want. How about that? And you can use a cheese grater for this or just a nice knife. And confidence. Now we have our cheese salad all ready. So just, you can distribute a little bit in, you can leave some on top. It's really nice if you're taking photos for Instagram to have a little bit of shaved cheese, unblemished by dressing, resting on top, but that's just me. Last step is just a couple of those pear pieces just to really emphasize that it's not all Brussels sprouts. There are pieces of pear in here as well. And we're done. We're done. Ready to eat. Let's plate this up. Just gonna serve myself a little salad so I can do an official taste test for you. If you get any on the counter, you can just eat that. I literally just came up with a salad. I'm like, have some pears, some Brussels sprouts, and we'll figure the rest out just off the cuff. So happy about this. Tooting that horn, tooting it so hard. All right, let's take a bite. A lot of chewing here, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, those flavors work perfectly together, in my humble opinion. The pears are really soft and sweet. The dressing has like the savory, the sweet, the tang from that apple cider vinegar. And of course, those Brussels sprouts have a ton of crunch. So much crunch. All right, thanks so much for watching. Try this salad out, it's real tasty and I think you'll like it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you like my videos, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.